While those NBA hopefuls begin their push this weekend, Southside football has already started its push towards the program's first winning season in 4 years. Former Archers assistant and new head coach Roosevelt Norfleet might just be the perfect man to lead that comeback.
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
The groundwork for resurrection is laid out in summer on fields like this.
I want you to fire off.
And by coaches like this.
Get here, running the hit, sink your hip.
I grew up about 3 streets away from here on Weiser Park Street, listening to the Southside crowd on Friday nights and the band play.
After 13 years away, Roosevelt Norfleet is back.
Sink your hip, come back down.
And if history tells us anything, Southside will soon be too.
It's brought up almost all the time. You know, it was a joyous moment for all. It was 64 games that they had to come back and, you know, endure over 7.5 years. And so to get that and them being the #1 team in the state at the time, for that win, you know, that community over there at Elmhurst, it brought a lot of pride.
And nobody felt more pride that night than Norfleet. He was the head coach at Elmhurst in 2003 when the Trojans snapped that state record 64-game losing streak by beating Bishop Dwenger. More than a decade later, he finds himself trying to change the perceptions of another program.
We're not talking about last year. You know, last year is in the past. Let's move on from here. You know, that wasn't my program. I mean, but I am at the school, so I do have to deal with it. But in dealing with it, we're going to move on from there.
The recipe for that, not all that different from Norfleet's days at Elmhurst.
We're going to work on ourselves. We're going to work on our team.
It's right, 33 on.
You know, we got to do what we do and do it good and be the best at what we do. And if we can keep doing that from day to day, we're going to get better.
Norfleet added he is excited but anxious for his young team's season opener, which isn't all that far off. The Archers open August 22nd, ironically enough, on the road against Bishop Dwenger.